Hi, this is Stefan from BikeYoke. Today we'll show you how to perform a full service on our REVIVE draw proposed cartridge. So once you got the cartridge in your hand, just really make sure that all the air is out. So remove the small lid, attach the air tool, then attach the pump and slowly release the pressure, but make sure that the post is always upright. So the post head must be facing up. So once we released all the air, we want to unscrew the end cap using a 10mm wrench. Hold the post upside down and then just open the end cap. Be careful because you don't want to spill any oil. There we go. Okay, now we want to remove the piston and shaft unit. Get a small container and pour the oil of the inner chamber. Then use our small air tool adapter. Use a plastic hammer and just tap it gently. Then take off the air tool and push out the inner tube. There we go. So this is our inner tube unit, including the reset mechanism. So basically you can just unplug those two parts. And what might be interesting for you is this is how the reset mechanism works basically. We do not expect those O-rings to wear over a long period of time, so there's no need to replace those. What you might want to upgrade is the inner tube, including our microvalve. So this is the microvalve. It's basically just this membrane. So if you want to upgrade, you will need a new tube with those two grooves, and you will need the microvalve itself. When you install it, slide it over, and you will know that it's sitting inside the grooves by just rotating it a little bit, making sure it sits there. So one part that you might need to change after a long period of time is this O-ring here. This is the main piston seal. The other seal inside the piston here, the small O-ring, we also do not expect to wear even over a long period of time. So this seal here is the only one that we really need to change in case you have any problems. Okay, so for reassembly, we just plug the inner tube on the REVIVE unit, then take our stanchion, put it in here, just give it a small push. Okay, so you had this one. Now use a small Allen key, a very small Allen key, to grab the holes of the inner tube, and you will just unplug the inner tube, leaving the reset unit in there. To make sure that the reset unit is sitting on top, just and then pull and just make sure that it sits on top. The next step is to fill the oil into the stanchion. So we prepared a syringe, you can use whatever you want, with 35 cc of oil. This is for the 125 post. The other volumes you will find in the video. So you just fill it in there. The next step will be to reinstall the inner tube. We might give it a few tries to find the center. There you go. Plug it in. Now we want to reinstall the shaft piston unit. To install this one, just grab it like this and make sure the valve is open when you push the piston into the inner tube. This is just to make sure that you don't displace any oil, and then gently push it inside. Here you go. Then press a little bit so that the O-ring is seated, and then start just tightening the end cap. To fully tighten it, use 4 Newton meter. Don't tighten it too much, because if you tighten it too much, the thread will widen the tension and your post will not run smoothly anymore. So, if you need to replace any of those O-rings that we've been talking about, just make sure you don't scratch any surfaces, make sure everything is clean, and yeah, that's just as simple as it is. How you put back this cartridge into the post you will see in one of our other videos. Bye bye.